it. Slightly used.
What use?
Oh my goodness. But stuck in customs since 2019.
And together, we will be your stunningly gorgeous, emotionally unstable MCs for this evening.
Yes,
Woo!
Well, thankfully the bar's gonna open during the show.
Oh, yeah, we've got to go over that stupid British safety information, so sorry. And to begin that as well, make sure you know where your exit is, which this is going to shock you. It's exactly where you came in.
Right there, by the way. Oh, I think I need more drinks.
Oh, yeah.
But later. Well, we would like to mention also that we have an interval for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry, the bar's going to be open the whole time during the show as well. I would not be able to last the entire show without it.
You know, these 20 minutes you can make 3 bad decisions very easily.
And we just want to say as well, in the unlikely event of an emergency, exit the building in an orderly manner, please.
Or, dramatically, if you are in heels. We support theatre after all, that's why you're here.
Yeah, and just follow the instructions of the staff here, because they've had more training than either of us.
Exactly. Now I would like to ask everyone to turn your phones to silence.
If I hear a phone ringing, I'm going to assume it's the Home Office and I'm going to start running.
No. That wasn't a question.
If
I hear a phone ringing, I'm stealing it. They're informers and they're restorers. They promised me a phone when I arrived in this country, but I'm still waiting.
And just to note as well, this performance is strictly 18.
Meaning legally adult. Emotionally very questionable.
Yeah. And we want to make a note that there are some triggering themes within the performances, such as racism and domestic violence.
Immigration, anxiety, bad weeks like this.
And poor life choices.
We also would like to mention that we're using a lot of prop guns in our show, right? And also shotgun sounds.
Yeah.
So be prepared.
We also want to make note that this is going to shock you. The performers up here, they don't have the exact same views as maybe what they're expressing. It's a little thing called acting. Yeah. No. Yeah, you know what?
That's all about.
Yeah, sorry. Let's make sure we've got our energy up for the show, which I think we can.
I think we've got some fans already here. Well, or an Australian recorders, whatever it is. You know. Well, see us after the show, okay? Well, shall we dive into these acts then? For our first act, we have the dancing song, which is talking about something all of us dealing every day, especially people that are driving. So you know there are a lot of potholes in Sunderland. Well, if the city council could fill up these potholes, like Dave from Hendon can fill up my holes, everything will be so much better.
Hey, where is my visa money going? That's what I'm saying. I'm sick of every bus ride. Yes, I get the bus. It's so fucking bumpy. Let's protest it.
Oh, that's my favorite sign. The American way. I think it makes sense what it's about,
yeah? We just have to be grateful that we're immigrants in the UK.
Well, I couldn't last one day in America.
Oh, no, it's really, really scary to think you could be deported just because someone assumes you're illegal and a threat.
No, bitch, I didn't mean that. They just don't have spoons, and I love spoons.
Well, let's just welcome John to the stage, okay?
Oh.
The American Way by John Carter, a proud Englishman, in my opinion. in a continent far from the UK, in the Western Hemisphere, lies a country that displays a way of life that they hold so dear. The American Way, they call it, a lifestyle that they believe is serene. But to a certain political party, what does it truly mean? The American Way is to build a wall as big and tall as a whale. To prevent immigration, they believe it will not fail. The American Way is to drive Fox News even deeper into the ground. Because supporting some orange-skinned loony will surely make them more profound. The American Way is to give the loony's friend an island to rest. He may have a naughty list, but as a friend, he is his best. The American Way is to end public television with a crash. Because streaming is the future and stuff like PBS, relic of the past. The American Way is to leak information to Russia, even if their relationship with Israel begins to fall under pressure. And the American Way is to promote the Loonies University as a real estate tree, even if it's fraudulent and full of scandals and schemes. What I've said is true, and now you all know this is the lifestyle the Americans choose to go. What I might say is going to be brash, it may also sound cruel, but in my opinion, if that's the lifestyle the Americans choose to live, the country's fucking screwed.
People in Sunderland. Is it about being fat? Or is it about being a tart?
Talk about yourself. Can you just... It's none of the above, just shut up.
Okay, sorry, come on. Let's give a round of applause though.
fucking shit. This whole country's a bloody mess.
Live out in the streets.
I was late to work because the metro had broken down again.
How are you students being this week?
Only me. Strangle the little shits. We both know the real reason for everything going into the shitter, and it's the billions and billions of...
Who is this guy?
I am, my fine tradesman, a constabulary of our nation. The honest workman who fights for recognition of values against the bourgeoisie, who fight to keep down the proletariat. I am the natural fraud. Now, may we accompany you in the holy beverage of ale, which you consume with your facial organs.
You mean have a pint with us?
Affirmative.
Free country.
If you're white. Nothing but my attention. Now shall we go and exchange evidence about the current state of our established nation you know as the UK.
You talk proper with mush, mate.
Preposterous! I speak as any normal human would.
Did you just say human as if you're not one?
Damn! I'm afraid you don't have to be exterminated. Oh no! Ah, here you are then!
Doctor, what the hell is that? Well, it's the ugliest man I've ever seen then.
Again, time. How you survive my eating hell. Oh, well.
CEL race. Take out anything from the heart. That's why if you are the ETL, you can't have one. Much sympathy for 2 hearts. So, when you took one out, those just beat the other one back in.
Yeah, you cried like a girl.
I do not know how you people can cope without it.
Damn! How can I forget the universe, species in this universe, have more than one single?
Wait, are you telling me that he has 2?
Oh, yes.
Seriously?
He has
Now, all of you have 2 hearts. All I have to do is blast you twice. Ah, no.
What the fuck is going on?
Hello, I'm the doctor. This is Rose. We're looking for a reformer cunt which has entered your local system.
Oh, what?
Oh, reformer cunt. Nasty piece of work. They find lower-level planets where they integrate themselves into systems of governance and slowly take over. Through hatred and causing discord.
What are you trying to say?
It's a lot of timey-wimey, racist. Nothing you need to worry about though, because they have one fatal flaw.
Oh yeah, what's that, Doctor?
Well, you see, a reformer cunt, when it transforms into its own species, is genetically superior to everything else, so it tries to eliminate anything that's different to it.
That's so messed up.
I know. It's a system called tiny penis syndrome. All it is, bigoted cunt. And this one here is the biggest cunt I've ever seen.
Wasn't that meant to do something?
I promise it doesn't usually happen.
I mean, something like that is a common problem for men over 40.
It's deadlock sealed.
You're a fool, Doctor, if you give a pathetic toy to disarm my disguise. Look at the body it's given me. I'm built like a Greek god, without the skin problem.
Wait, what's the problem?
The colour!
See what I mean?
Well, I just don't understand. Where did he get the perception filter?
I bought it from Briggs and then some vintage breaking. Now, all I have to do is flee and hide myself elsewhere.
Can he really do that though?
I'm afraid so. It's a tactic on the reformer cunt homeworld. Milbank. It's called a Brexit. It takes a long time to happen, though.
Not even really worth it in the end.
That's right, Doctor. Once I'm for Brexit, my plans take a few kings and bone at last. After kicking out all the immigrants and establishing this country as pure and rebuilding the empire those fools lost. The sovereign empire of reformed Taurus shall take over the earth and soon the galaxy.
Not so fast! Hit everyone! And penis to take that brush.
How did you know hitting the disabled perception filter?
Well, I just thought that because he had two, that it would hurt twice as much. And anyone who has that much of a dick just must be a man. His what?
Oh, right, yeah. Performer cunt homeworld tradition. They name their genitals after the last person who they licked the arse of to get into a position of power. Oh, that's really bad, isn't it?
You, Doctor!
Well, the attraction should be here to take you off to their darkest cell. Where's your next Rose?
The lost moon of Poosh.
Hey, stop now!
I don't know, don't.
Birthday, if you ask me.
What? People always fucking lingering when they know it's my turn. Here, always my one. Lana! Grana! It's always 2 times with it. Lana, Grana! Sorry. I don't want to know what or who you do. Anyways, now we had Kane performing some stand-up comedy. You know, actually, I think he is the voice of our generation. My generation, but definitely not the same generation.
Are you 20?
Okay.
Anyway, I just got an idea.
What?
What if your future husband is somewhere in that world? Oh.
Well, you know, actually, my student visa's just expired. I'm not got the money to extend it.
Well, you can blame Nigel the alien about that.
Well, you know, I'll just keep my eyes peeled. There's some contaminants in this audience.
She's off. Well, let's welcome on stage Kane, the generation. Sorry.
Hello. It's the entire generation.
Well, what do you say? The voice of Gen Z, like, come on.
Amazing!
Good evening, everyone. So it's been an interesting, 5.5 months? I figured after surviving a 2-year plague, we'd get a little bit of, normal life. And yet here we are. Donald Trump is doing his best to hide the fact that his face is the front cover of the Epstein files. Netanyahu is dropping bombs on children. And whilst every other Prime Minister is having their hand in this war, the leader of our great country, Big Kia himself, recently went into a primary school to hit the 6-7. Priorities, am I right, fans? Because the other day, right, I had this realization. There is no amount of money you could pay me that would convince me to fight in a war. And I think that's something a lot of my generation can agree with. Like, how do you market a war to a generation who's too busy doom scrolling the pics of TikTok to even know how to fire a gun? Like, how do you send a draft out to our generation? I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get mail from the government, one of two things happen. One, I see it in my letterbox, I take it out, and I run over and I put it in my bin. Or two, I see it in my mailbox, I take it out, I put it on my shelf, and like 6 months later, when I'm cleaning up my man cave, I find it and I put it in the bin. The only way the government is reaching me is through like TikTok or something. But that has its own problems. Like, imagine you just sat on the toilet one day, doom scrolling as usual. We've all done it at least once, no shame here. And as you're scrolling deeper and deeper into the pits, you just see a post from the UK military advertising the war draft with a sign up here for 3 months of ad-free scrolling. Don't mind if I do. I tell a lie though. There is one way you could convince me to fight in a war, and that is to do something, and I mean anything, about the state of gas prices, because I can't take it anymore. The other day, right, I went on a 5-minute drive to Asda. Was that lazy of me? Yes. Is that the point? No. So I got halfway and I realised, oh, my tank's a little empty. I'll just pull into the nearest petrol station, fill her up, and be on my way. So I did just that. Next thing I know, my tank's quarter full and I'm £500 in debt. At this point, I'd be better off getting one of those electric scooters, but they have their own problems. Never seen a group of more obnoxious people in my life. You know when you're walking down the street, you hear that familiar zzz, and it sounds like a bee just getting tased. And so you turn around expecting that, and you just see some 28-year-old going 8 miles an hour on a public street. And inside your head, there's a little voice back there going, crash, 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 crash. But they never do. And you know what the cherry on top is? As they swerve around you, at the last possible second, they have the nerve to give you that look, like you're the one going 80 miles an hour on a public street. It's just not fair. The other day, right, I was taking a walk down Neville Road, or as the locals call it, Stab Alley. You'll never guess where that name came from. Somebody got mugged. And as I'm walking right behind me, I hear that familiar zzz. So I turn around. If I didn't know any better, I'd have thought the light of God was shining on me. After my eyes cleared, I realised, oh, it's an 18-year-old on a scooter. Even scarier. So he's coming at me, right, just 8 miles an hour, and I'm there, just in shock, and he's just going, do on, mate, come on, you're in my way, move, move. And I've been trying to be a bit more assertive lately, so thinking quick, use my ninja-like reflexes, I sidestepped it, pulled him off, and that's what I did in my head. In reality, that whole exchange was more of a, oh, sorry, mate, sorry, you were here first, go on, Simon, go on, you own this road. You got places to be? What a coincidence, so do I! Did I flip you off? No, Simon, no, couldn't be me, go on, go on. Piece of shit. That's what our generation would be like at war, you know? Just imagine arriving at a battlefield and seeing a battalion of 18-year-olds riding the electric scooters, ski masks on their heads, cherry vape in the mouth, rifle in one hand and a gun in the other. I would shoot myself then and there. God knows they don't care about their lives. I know cyclists get a lot of shit for having zero self-preservation, and it's deserved. But if I had $1 for every time I've always been hit by someone on an electric scooter, I'd have drove here in my car instead of on the back of my friend's scooter. But going back to the army, imagine the enemy army arriving at a battlefield. They don't know what to expect. They're on edge. You look to the hilltop, and you see a dust cloud start to swirl as the smell of cherry fills the air, and the crackling of coughs. And then you hear it, that dreadful sound. Thousands and thousands of as they appear at the hilltop. Thousands and thousands of scooters, each jockeyed by an 18-year-old, ski mask at the ready. Now put yourself in the boots of some poor old war veteran. You've dedicated your life to this country. You fought battlefield after battlefield, war zone after war zone, all for it to end at the hands of some 18-year-old going 80 miles an hour, who's never worked a day in his life in the current job market. And as you're lying there on the battlefield, unable to feel a bone in your body because of that accursed machine, drowning in a pool of your own blood, you look up at the sky, that beautiful dust-covered sky, and you see your wife's face looking back down. You think of the words you haven't said, the places you haven't been, the things you haven't done, the child you're leaving behind to grow without a parent at their side. And the last thing you see before leaving this cruel, cruel world is this 18-year-old hopping off his scooter, whipping out his iPhone 18 and starting a TikTok live of your dead body. Thank you and enjoy the next time.
Who the fuck are you to talk? Anyways, up next we've got another poem. This one from Zara.
We want to give you some warning because for this performance because it contains themes of racism. Some may find it upsetting.
Have you ever experienced racism?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Of course.
Oh.
Oh, you know, when I used to live back in Germany, I used to go to that place with really nice cocktails.
Heavy on the cock.
Well, of course. And you know, it was that guy working over there. And every time he was serving me, he was shouting, "You Greek faggot!"
No.
And of course he was doing that while he was with his friends,
Oh.
otherwise, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But, do you know what else?
What?
I was the one fucking him at night.
Yeah, I think that's the top.
What is racism? I saw it at school when hearing someone use the N-word, when a person was called names just because of how they look. Hearing words like that, being thrown like stones, not caring who they hit, not caring how deep they cut. But you know, racism isn't always loud. Sometimes it hides in the jokes that people laugh at, the comments that don't seem harmful, the way someone looks at you without even realizing why. Touching someone's hair like it's something to be questioned, not respected. Saying a name wrong again and again and again, and not bothering to learn it. Small things, micro things. But they don't feel small now, do they? They stay with you. Racism hurts. It stays with you. Even the small moments can feel the same. A look, a tone, a sentence that makes you question yourself. Racism is not a joke. It's not an opinion. It causes real pain and real suffering. There is no I in T, but there are two in integrity. I was never a victim of racism, luckily. But I come from two families of white and brown. Different beliefs, different views, yet still we are all one. We are one. We are all together. Everyone has different views on racism. Some good, some bad. Now what do you all think? Is racism a good thing? Or is it a bad thing? So this is my voice. Not to say racism is good or wrong, but to think differently. For people to think, to change, to notice the quiet things, the silent things. Instead of racism being natural, it can be taught. And if it can be taught, it can be unlearned. Unity is a choice we can all make. We all make that choice. It's our choice. Now tell me, do we all make the choice to stick together or run away from racism? Thank you.
Holes as well.
Well, that's every Markham, isn't it?
So let's welcome onto the stage, Zach!
I don't think I've ever been fancied by a bloke before. Well, there's always a first
Not a
sitting.
bloke.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen! Good evening! Oh, you can do better than that. I said, good evening, ladies and gentlemen! Good evening! Thanks, Jay. Don't make too much noise. The government will be claiming tax on that soon. They claim on tax on everything. Pints, a lot. Over there, £7 for a pint of Guinness. £7. Do you know how much it is over there? £5.60. Why? £5.60 for a pint of Guinness. I saw that and my eyes went boop. Oh. However, £4 for a Pepsi. £4. 4 Great British pounds. That's more or less more than a mix-up. Anyways. Road tax. Oh. Don't even go there. Road tax. Right. Some people in the world, I'm actually going to have a wander down here. Right. You, young sir. What's your name?
My name's Tom.
Tom. How much do you pay road tax here on your car, my friend?
I don't pay anything.
Yeah, go on now.
Did you get that? 0. 0. Some people back there, £20. Do you know how much mine is? Do you want to know?
No.
Right. Last time, when I wrote this, it was £168. I checked last week, 172. 172. Right. I have to say one thing though. It is free for me. Thanks, Mum. Anyways, you do know you're from around Sunderland, right? They give it up if you're from Sunderland. Who's the Geordies in the room? Fuck off. Well, you know, even if you're from Newcastle, I've drove from there as well. You know you're from around there when your car's got a better gym routine than you do. Bloody hell, they put some work in. The other day, driving along, poof, pothole. Sat nav, spun like that. Recalculating your life choices. Honest. I'm waiting the day when David Attenborough, you know, big pothole outside the bridges, when Dave from the council's put a code in it, I went for Dave to put out for one day and go, here we have a pothole created during Tesco's first credit crunch. I'm pretty sure it's got its own postcode as well. I think we voted in the last election and all. I think I know who to vote for as well, like. Didn't most of you? Ooh, well. Anyhow, I do love Sunderland though, I really do. Especially with the football and everybody in it. Oh, it's just mint, isn't it? It is just mint. Apart from them lot over there who are from scum of the earth, really. Jeez. Well, we have a bit of everything. We've got Tottenham fans, got West Ham fans, United fans sat down here at the front. Do you know, it's just mint. However, Sunderland Football Club.
You're not even from Sunderland. Ignore her.
Oh, we got any Sunderland fans in tonight? Yeah. Why was that delayed? Did you hear anything? Honest, have you seen how much some of these players get paid? The money in it? The money? 100 grand a week, some of them are on. 800, 1,000, what? Imagine 1,000. Wait, for starters, you're over there, right in the lap. If you were on £100,000 a week, what would you spend it on? What would you spend it on? Take two on. You spend it on a car?
Yes. Too much money, man. That's shitloads of money.
That's boring though. If I was getting 100k a week, I'd save it up a little bit. Now buy an island. Not that island, you bitch. One off the coast of like Casablanca or something like that. Cheap and cheerful. Benidorm. Anyway, so if I was a footballer, I'd walk up to training, you know, walk in the door, doing all your stretches and all that, right? I'd be onto the pitch, £1, £2, £3, £4. The ball comes in from a corner, 35 grand. Yeah. You take the corner. Here we go. Boosh! Top bins, 100 grand. You walk off the pitch. Oh, I've done me hammy in. Another 100 grand. You walk into the changing rooms, you sit down. Another 100 grand. You get up, you go into the shower. You know you're having a wash. That's another 30 grand you put in your back pocket there for just the 2 minutes you're in there. You come back out, you sit down, and you look across. And you see Brian Brobby's legs. And you think, how is that man capable of carrying that much weight? Have you seen the size of him? He's massive. Why? What a number 9 he is. However, to my right hand side would be the wonderful Luke O'Neill. Oh, Luke.
There's a mistake in him.
Luke O'Neill, what a man. I'd be walking out the stadium, hand in mine, walking out. That's another 40 grand since I left the changing room. Walking down, and I'd be going back with him. Me and Luke would live happily ever after. Because I just love him. Not as much as I love Sunderland, but I love him. But anyways, nobody needs to know about my fantasies. So thank you very much for listening, guys, and I'll see you later on.
He's very cheeky, isn't he?
Oh, I think someone's gonna cry.
Stop it, you're making me blush.
Well, up now we have an excerpt from West Side Story.
Yeah.
Oh, I love musicals.
mic.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Well, let's welcome them onto the stage then. Well, do they need a little... Oh, they're on. Yeah.
Tonight, it all began tonight. I saw you and the world went away. Tonight, there's only you tonight. What you are, what you do, what you say.
And what is just the world is a song to
Stay the fuck down.
Come on, McKenna, shut up!
I said, stay the fuck down.
I can only stay down. You shot me in the fucking shin.
Why are they doing this?
Immigration customs enforcement. You Latin scum. I'm white.
It's a musical! I'm white!
I'm American, born and raised.
Tony, don't lie. You're Spanish.
I'm actually Canadian. Can we talk about this when I don't have a gun in my hand? Eagle scum.
Please don't kill him, because this dog keeps my visa valid.
Ma'am, your co-star's presence here spit in the face of the American dream.
The American dream. When my grandparents moved here, the American dream was to build a better life.
Barf, grandparents? Perfect, Rob.
And you're playing a Latina!
Yeah.
That's really racist.
What the fuck?
Alright, let's get this film recorded.
Come on. We got a good place here. Come on.
Just run a good musical.
You
You
gotta
gotta
be
be in America.
You are magnifying this problem by becoming pornography to some of the men who see you.
Things fall apart and time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but I know she was your girl. You should have loved and you both let go.
Feel when we control your bodies? Hey, we control your bodies. Guess what? Guys win again, okay? Men win again. And yes, we control your body.
She was crying on my shoulder. All I could do was hold her. Only made us closer until July. Now I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I see her in the back of my mind all the time.
did I cross the line?
It is literally impossible to be a woman. You have to be thin, but not too thin. And you can never say you want to be thin. You have to say you want to be healthy, but also you have to be thin. You have to have money, but you can't ask for money, because that's hurts. You have to answer for men's bad behavior, which is insane, but if you point that out, you're accused of complaining. You're supposed to stay pretty for men, but not so pretty that you tempt them too much or that you threaten other women, because you're supposed to be a part of the sisterhood, but always stand out and always be grateful. But never forget that the system is rigged, so find a way to acknowledge that, but also always be grateful.
It's sad, but it's true.
Yeah, I'm really sorry to say we've actually double booked the venue. So there's actually a funeral taking place now.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah, if everyone could just please remain respectful.
Like, I can't believe he's gone.
She does that all the time.
We're gathered here for the tree at the end of my street. You knew the one, you must have. Even if you didn't notice it properly, you used it. Turn left at the big tree, meet you by the big tree. That's how you knew you were nearly home. It didn't ask for much, didn't file complaints, didn't attend meetings, didn't vote in the local election. It just stood there, longer than most of us have been alive, doing its job without ever being hired. Yeah, I know. The council said it had to go. Health and safety, risk assessment, budget pressures, signed off by the council, by people too important to even walk the streets. Using those tidy little phrases so that they can do whatever they want. But it's strange, isn't it? How something that big, that permanent, can disappear without anyone knocking on your door and saying, hey, you know this thing you built your whole sense of place around? Well, we're thinking of removing it. Thoughts? I don't remember that conversation. I don't remember that vote. If I did, I could have done more. I should really say, try to do more. The local council don't care, let's be real. Maybe having somewhere under a heading like vegetation management strategy. Sounds harmless, doesn't it? Almost gentle, like the tree just agreed to stop existing. But here we are instead, having a funeral for a landmark, for directions, memories, that comfort of knowing exactly where you are. Look, I'm not saying a tree is more important than safety or budgets. I just think it's funny how the only voices missing were the ones who would have noticed it gone. I still give directions like it's there, out of habit I guess, or maybe stubbornness. Turn left to where the tree used to be, meet you by the stone. Everyone pauses when I say that, which feels about right, because maybe that pause, that small confusion, is the closest thing we have to remembering what was here before it got signed off and cut down. If they keep making these decisions about us, then there's democracy, where it's our voice.
What in the blue hell is all of this?
The funeral.
Is it a funeral?
Yeah.
What for?
A tree.
Funeral retreat?
Yeah.
Right, that's it. Bugger off, all of you. This is absolutely swell enough. We're using the rest of the space for a political party broadcast and stuff now. So. Whose phone was that? country. Who gives a crap about a giant lump of paperwork anyway? Apologies for that, everyone. Okay. Oh yeah. Good evening, my fellow right-wingers. Well, it used to be my stage name, but people kept on shortening it to Mike Hunt. Yeah, that's why I changed it. I'm trying to promote a serious thing, and all of you here are laughing like a kid at it. Which is why I'm going to be using my real name for this broadcast. Sir Hubert Gerald Rectorius. Moving on, so today I'm here to show you a brand new political party that shall change the face of the United Kingdom as we know it. The Overhaul Britain Party. This broadcast shall show you everything that Overhaul Britain stands for. So let's begin, shall we? I have no idea how I got there. Ignore that. Our first order of business regards a notable concern that is in this country. Thousands and thousands of ethnic minorities are travelling to this country, but we don't know why they are here for. Like, what do they plan to do? Well, Overhaul Britain tends to help them with that, which is why we are giving them free work for the migrant scum. I mean free work for the immigrants. This person here specifically. But how will we do this? The answer is simple. As soon as these immigrants arrive in the country, whether it be by plane, train, boat, or wherever the hell they come from, they shall be given free work as soon as they arrive. This could range from stuff like cooking, cleaning, lawn mowing. I know I'm making this, it sounds like it's slavery, but I assure you that it is not. Because unlike slavery, there is a reward to all this. If the immigrants are able to work for, let's say 40 years, then they shall be given a new British passport, which may or may not be rescinded if work is not adequate enough. Moving on. Our next state of business is an increase in law and order. For another concern that plagues this country is the rise of terrorists. And Overhaul Britain plans to stop these attacks from terrorists like him. Terrorists like him. And most especially, terrorists like her. How will we do this, you ask again? It is simple. We shall be reinforcing white pepper spray for excessive use. It is invisible and it will catch these terrorists off guard, unless they prove to be innocent civilians that we mistake as terrorists. In my personal opinion, I do not see this as a problem. What I do see as a problem is that under no circumstances shall there be the reinforcement of black pepper spray. Okay, our next order of business is to reduce taxes by removing child benefits. Because if we are to be serious for a moment, what have children ever done for us in this country? Of Bentley mega chippy will use. In fact, the only way they can get some kind of benefit is if they work for it. This fine specimen of a man, for instance, hard-working and eager to serve his country. I assure you that is not what you think. That is a trench. Anyways, our last order of business is that there will be changes to voting. We see, when we inevitably come to power, we understand that there may be some people out here who, for some reason or another, do not disagree with these remarks and would like to vote against us. To that I say, good luck, mate. Because when we come to power, you must be of British birth and heritage to vote. Because if you are not, then you are seen as a foreign invader, such as this weird bacterial fungus that shall be disposed of by any means necessary. In conclusion, this is everything that Overhaul Britain stands for, and once we are elected, we aim to use these standards and plentiful more to bring the United Kingdom to heights never before seen since the disestablishment of the British Empire, with continued prominence for generations to come. So unless you are one of those pea-brained, idiotic left-wingers who prefer to destroy everything this country has to offer, then vote for a better Britain. Vote for Overhaul Britain. Okay, it appears we have run over time a little bit. We shall now be doing a government-mandated interval. As stated earlier, the bar is open so that you can use your universal credit as well.
Oh, darling. There's a 3K man in 6-inch hips.
Those are not 6 inches of
Whatever. Well, and living in Sunderland, I know discrimination more than anyone else here. Well, we should find you a husband immediately.
serious. If I don't get engaged or at least legally entangled by tonight, they are shipping me back to Sydney.
Oh, deportation but make it back to airline. Disgusting.
No, I didn't move here to get rejected by Gary from Wetherspoons.
Gary doesn't deserve citizenship, let alone you. Well, what's after all so bad about Sydney?
Oh, what's so bad about Sydney? Yeah, well, think it's so fucking nice. You think it's nice? Having a spider in your shower,
Oh,
a snake in your toilet.
oh.
I had a koala in my chimney once.
What the fuck? A koala in the chimney? Oh. Well, we didn't survive the British winter for nothing.
Unless you have a better plan, it's good day, mate. Or I guess, goodbye, mate. See you. Oh, well.
I just got an idea.
What's your idea?
Well, you may not tell, but underneath all of that... Thank you. I'm actually a man. You couldn't tell.
No. We know. That bulge knows. That wig knows. The way you man-explain knows as well.
Do you mean mansplaining? So what mansplaining?
Oh, shut up.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that you could marry me.
A lavender marriage for a visa. So romantic.
Would be pioneers. Love is love, especially when it's legally strategic.
Okay, fine. I'll tolerate you.
Any issue?
Oh, what now?
Well, I'm not pretty. Well, but I need the man as well. You know the Home Office has highlighted my name as well as you, but with glitter, of course.
What are we gonna do?
We need to find one.
Where? In Stack? In the Bridges? In Cucini? Oh, yeah, maybe Hungary. Okay, Cucini.
Well, and what? Only one? One to share? Oh, that's disgusting. And then, what? What are we gonna do? We need to fight over the straight ones.
What are we gonna do?
Well, easy. anyone down here?
Oi! Any British citizens? Show me your passport, not your provisional licenses.
Your husband is coming.
Anyone single here?
I actually did. Down there very briefly. Oh, can I ask a second actually? Woo! I think I saw someone at the bar.
Give me a second.
Ooh! Looky, looky!
I choose you.
Bravo! Nice one!
You got the ice age at the factory yet?
That was in the first act, bitch! Get up to the day!
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What do you look like, the football kid, man? Let's get a room, I want to see what's underneath that.
I'm the one with the whole show.
Yeah.
Will you take me as your legally strategic male partner?
You're supposed to just say, will you marry me?
Will you marry me?
Yes!
Shut the fuck up, mate. You can stay here now.
So, you look a little ethnic. Where are you from? Hey, fuck's sake, number one.
I'm British.
Yes, our next act up tonight is a very popular topic. Been all over the news and all that recently. Do you know that geezer Epstein? Who you thinking I was going to buy the island of before? So please welcome to the stage Trump and his fellow comrades.
That seems to be all there was lead Jim today, Mr. President.
Wow! And I mean, wow. Who knew being the president was so easy?
You're like a Monday breeze, sir.
I know. I always knew I could be the greatest president of all time. Now get me some more ice.
Excellent idea, sir. If we increase their salaries, their numbers will skyrocket tenfold. You're a genius, sir. Soon your agents will be more loyal than stormtroopers.
I meant for my scotch.
Of course, sir.
I do love the stormtroopers, though. All that killing, the best part of that whole thing.
Makes Star Wars a lot better too, sir.
What's a Star Wars?
Movie, sir?
You mean to tell me they made a film about the stormtroopers from World War II? Now that I gotta see, probably made by that Jew-loving Spielberg.
It's actually about a galaxy far, far away.
Sounds ethnic. Really, none of that immigrant crap coming over my borders.
I don't think we can. It's owned by Disney.
Then call up Bobby. Me and him go way back to the island. We did some wild stuff there. Good times.
The island, sir?
Yes, the island. Didn't you know my good friend Jeffy had an island? Beautiful place, beautiful girls. Pretty, cute, young.
Mr. President, you've been advised by your friends, family, and the federal government that you're not meant to mention any affiliation with that place.
Oh, who cares? If they say I said it, I didn't say it. If I did say it, they didn't understand it. And if they did understand it, well, I meant something else. And besides, it's not like those files will ever, and I mean ever, see the light of day. Because I am America. There is no higher power, and there is nobody who can stop me.
You're awfully sure, sir.
Well, yes, it's part of my...
Physically down! I'll protect you!
It's fine, Ivanica. Superman, we meet at last. Would you like a can of Diet Coke? I do 12 cans a day.
Where's the files?
Files?
Files, Trump.
That's right, Ivanica. You get all of this.
Deserve to know, Trump.
About what? They don't exist.
Where's the files?
I don't know. Those names? Stephen Hawking on it?
Everybody said he has them. He's hiding them. He's a scum. He's a scourge of what America stands for.
Oh, that's some big talk coming from a filthy alien. You're basically the same as my gardener.
Your gardener?
Yes, my gardener. Juan. Filthy, border hopping, scum! But by God, can he make the Epstein Memorial Reef in my garden bloom? You're just like him, really. Very personal.
That is where you've always been wrong, Trump. We're just about as human as anyone. We love, we laugh, we cry, we get scared. Every morning we get up, and without knowing what to do, we take one step in front of the other, trying to do the best that we can.
And yet you all screw up.
But that is being human. One day, for the sake of the world, I hope you understand that too.
Shut up before I grab you by the pussy! The funny thing is, those files do exist as well.
You already said he's hiding them.
Oh, who cares if I said it? You're wasted potential. But me, I could walk down Fifth Avenue and kill a man, and the people would still vote for me. Whereas you're just an immigrant in a blue onesie. Fly, home, super shit.
Dickhead.
Wait, Superman! Take me with you!
Ow! My little hands. My 10 digits. They're broken. My pretty fingers.
Awesome to himself thinking he's got muscles. Sorry, man. Anyways, we have an interactive section next. Ooh. Who's he? Wait, I'm bit of help now. Oh yeah. Come here. Come and give us a hand. How are you, mate?
I'm okay.
You're alright. Thanks for coming out and giving us a hand. Exactly. Brilliant. So, next up tonight we have a quiz. I'm not finished yet. We have a quiz, and this quiz involves two particular people. I'm not going to tell you who they are, you'll have to find out yourself. Because when I found out I was hurt. But I just read it off the sheet and then just said it. So, we need more time. Alright, let's see what I can do. Let's go back to me potholes. I can't even think here. Well, potholes.
Look on name. Hey.
Who said that? Are you trying to steal my man? Poor Luke. Oh, Luke. Sometimes I can't live alone. For the past 4 years straight, right? 4 years, I've got his name on the back of my shirt. That's 80 quid a year I'm never going to get back. And this season he's played about 10 minutes. Honest. So, oh yeah, we'll go back to driving and all that stuff. Have you seen petrol prices? Extortionate.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Are we having fun? Oh, you can do better than that. Are we having fun? Yes, now that's what I love to hear. Up next, as Zach has told you, we have a quiz. And it's a really good one at that. Now, in our quiz, we have two very special guests, which we will find out who they are in a bit. But first, next line, Chris. Welcome to Who Said It? Now, shall we bring our first guest on stage? Yes! Shall we? Yes! Great. Right, our first guest. He has the shittest American accent. He has the hands so tiny you can't pick up a microphone. And he's as orange as an orange. Right, please welcome to the stage, Donald Trump!
Check yourself, I'm more important. Out this room if you don't like it.
Hi, Donald.
Hello.
How are you today?
Oh, on top of the world, my good friend. Literally.
Great. Right, are we ready for our second guest?
Yes!
Right, are you taking the mic? Are we ready for our second guest?
Yes!
That's more like it. Now, our second guest. He's got such a tiny mustache with a massive ego. Please welcome to the stage, Adolf Hitler! All right, Adolf.
Yeah, hello, it is good to be back.
Right, are we ready for the quiz?
No!
Fuck you, whoever said that. Right, I said, are we ready for the quiz? Yes! I think I like this side more. Next slide, please, Chris. Next slide, please, Chris. There's an old German proverb to the effect that fear makes the wolf bigger than he is. And that's true. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll need you to cooperate with this one. If If you think that Trump said it, please raise your fist. If you think that Hitler said it, raise up your hands.
That is not how you raise your hand. This is how you raise your hand. That's the way.
Right. Thank you for that, Adolf. Don't listen to him, just raise your hands. Right. Who do we think said it, audience? Raise your fists or raise your hands. Right, okay. I'm seeing a lot of those hands over here. Fists in the middle. Hands over here. Right, next slide please, Chris. Who said it? No. Donald Trump!
You're my idol.
For those who got that wrong, you's a shit. Right, next slide please, Chris. Who says I am not under the protection of God? You know what to do. Fists in the air, hands in the air. Come on, audience. Right, okay. I'm feeling the vibe. Yes.
Fine.
Okay. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of fists. Should we find out who it is, Chris? It's Adolf Hitler!
That is how you say that the master way.
Right, audience. To our final question. Migrants are poisoning the blood of our country. You know what to do. Raise your fists if you think it is Trump. Raise your hands if you think it is Hitler. Right, he's doing it the Hitler way. Okay, I see you. Right. Oh, okay, a lot of raised hands. A lot of fists over here. Should we find out who it is, Chris? Congratulations to our audience. Well done. Having fun, boys?
To meet with my hero is a dream.
Adolf?
Yeah, it's a very good meeting. Come.
Right. No.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
They're gonna kiss. You know, we have a special spot in Kent right next to you.
Thank you so much, but why are they there?
Oh, the Christians? Yeah, it's a funny story. Turns out the Jews were right. I mean, imagine how silly I feel right now.
Right, everybody. For those who got all three questions correct, you will get signed autographs from Adolf and Trump. And Trump themselves. They will come out into the audience and choose the lucky 6. Oh, I see someone's already got one.
I didn't ask before.
And for those who got the questions wrong, boo you! You personally get to go with Trump to Epstein Island. Welcome, guys, and thank you for playing. Bye!
However, introducing back to the stage our friend, Mr. Trump, for Trump lie detector. Let's go.
Now, I know tensions have been high lately, very high lately, because of what the woke mob has been saying about me. And to that I say, oh, I could be so much worse. And to help show you just how hard I can be, my PR team has invited a real red-blooded American onto this stage.
Waxing my mustache. I'm as red-blooded as they come. I've got Remington 870 shotgun on my back, tattooed right next to a bald eagle.
Last night, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran.
Last night we invaded the Iraqis. What's the difference?
Never mind. A group of very vicious, terrible people, very terrible people, which is why we were forced to drop bombs on civilian areas.
We can drop them on the schools. Finally, America's got safer schools than somewhere.
On to my next point. American beauty standards have really been slipping lately. I ran Miss USA for 19 years. What happened, ladies?
Yeah, it's time to cut that body positivity shit. Get on a fucking treadmill.
You're just not hot anymore. My daughter, on the other hand, my daughter is hot. She'd have been on the island. She'd have been the most loved.
Girl. I don't know how to make that worse.
Just say something. On to my next one. Me, I love women. I love them dearly. I'm a very traditional man. I have many great people who are gay, but I'm just more traditional.
Now, personally, me, you see, I like company beer. You're my favorite.
That was me.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Me and you could go to that gazer place. I think that's where all them rainbow people come from. I'll come back later, sweetheart.
Now, as far as I'm concerned on gun rights, Americans have and always will have the right to bear arms within my country.
God, I love a good cock of gun.
Me too.
Whenever we think of cocks. So, God doesn't matter.
As far as I'm concerned on abortions, I am so for killing babies. But I really hate the idea of women having rights.
I don't know how to make that any clearer.
Just say anything.
Anything.
Finally, I would like you all to praise me as your Messiah,
Oh, please.
so that I may vanquish the sinners who unjustly suckle at the titty of our great country.
Amen.
I'm the reincarnation, but better. And now, to prove it to you, I shall start by turning
Come back to life.
stabbing myself in the jugular to come back to life.
Alright, okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stab the president right here, go to the back. Right? So we're going to count down from 3 to the count. And he's going to raise from the dead like the Messiah himself.
Raise from the dead.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! I'm ready. Okay.
Get a countdown from 3, please.
3,
2, 1. Oh, baby!
Woo!
You know, it's not as bad as the movies make it out to be. I can see by the eyes. No way.
You know, Donald.
You're my hero.
Yeah, well, you stole my fucking shit. If anyone's going to be immigrants coming into their country, it's going to be me! As you excuse me, I'm off the hands of 15
Do it. If that was by a sniper or Hitler returning from the dead to stab him in the neck. But you know. Anyways, on our next performance. I have to give you a disclaimer about this one. This one contains things such as domestic violence. Neve has wrote some really powerful words in a poem that she's about to share with you. So I'd really, really like to give a proper warm hand to our fantastic Neve. Give it up for her.
We'd share kisses in the morning and our looks would always linger. Money wouldn't matter much, just a roof and walls at a stable. I wouldn't mind cooking, as long as they would lay the table. I haven't had a lot of success yet in finding that special person. Statistically, I've got till 25 and then my luck starts to worsen. But I'm not a quitter, as all the women women in my family can attest to. We're all holding out hope that the one will be here soon. My Cockney father chatted up my northern mother with the worst line I have ever heard. And yet, after being told this, I also thought the chances that love were a bit absurd. But after hearing it, she was hooked and married for many a year. Verbatim. Fuck me with an accent like that, you're not from round here. Unfortunately, after 20 years, my father changed his mind. No time for family life and no energy to be kind. I don't have proof that he used more than words, but this I know for sure. Whenever he'd get angry, we'd all hide behind the door. Now, isn't that surprising he turned out this way? When you hear of how his dad treated him upon his 12th birthday, my dad didn't want to go to church, he wanted to stay in bed. So his dad pulled his arm right out of its socket. And from then, the love was always dead. My granny, she wanted to divorce him, as a lot of people would, but the church made it clear to her she would then be banished for good. She was offered no support to escape a man who made her life hell, so she took her 2 children and her gran without saying a final farewell. I want to be married, and I want to be in love, but women have to go through things that they should never dream of. I want to be believed for anything that I would have to say, but 76% of domestic abuse cases never see the light of day. Politicians say things will change. They'll make new laws. What difference can be made when women are so scared they're not even safe indoors? We should give support to those around us and make them feel safe, not shun them from saying anything because they don't have enough evidence for an airtight case. A third of us here have some story that we can share. No guilt should be put on us back. We survived it and we're here. And so, while I've been stood here taking time to tell you this piece, every 30 seconds, a domestic abuse related call is made to the police.
No, so in case I come out here next, I'll go, hee hee. You know why? Right, anyways, up next, we have another song/skit. And it's probably my favourite in the whole show, to be fair. Please welcome to the stage, Don't Say Yes Until I Finish Talking.
A media executive has no beliefs. That's the way of the media system. You're proud to every opposite belief, and you can bet your ass will print 'em. Even the birds in the Downing Street hills know the secret to our success. It's those magical words that pay the bills. Yes, yes, and yes.
Gentlemen, take a memo. Today the trains are all aglow with Jack Black's Screen Power Show. The things those vermin mustn't know is what he puts us through. He makes up promises every day, so fucking climate's all he'll say, and still he thinks this world's away. Let's see if he follows me. Politicians like you make promises and lie. If he don't shape up soon, he'll soon be walking. Cause this cunt stops with me. And you'll find me free. And don't say yes until I finish talking. Up Knox makes up brand new schemes and plots. Him and Green will call the shots unless we change ourselves. He gets to learn he's only skin. The newspapers will make this thing. We make a star of bars and his been
corruption barely shown. Politicians like you, well, they're easy to decline. We'll throw them out as soon as they start swarming. Get me something on your dish. Don't say yes until I finish talking. And while you've got me on a roll, let's change around the election poll. Tell Nigel his referendum strike a little lower to the right. I think we'll end up believing this past. Those silly fuckers just relax. That I'm the king of media. Well, that feels good, which brings me back to that buck too blind. To his commands, I now respond. So by his acts, but I'm not kind. You better fall in line. Your troops should keep a nussle. I'll keep you in a monkey suit. When you're kind of bringing in the loop, we'll go back to the vine. Politicians like you make promises and lie. My power's will never be diminished. A silly little moment's passion and take a break. I'm nailing. I'm in control. You're just a bait. So allow me to cut to the chase. I'll make another politician star. Someone pass my coconut bar and then say yes, because yes, then I'm finished. Yes!
End, unfortunately. That doesn't sound disappointed enough. I need some more. Have you all enjoyed it at least? That's good. So we have one more piece for you tonight. This one has been written by our three girls, Michaela, Abby and Neve, and it is stupendous. Welcome to the stage, Money, Money, Money!
Money, money, money.